Okay, came back. I think I'm going to end up destroying this roof. Probably from here over. Does not look right. Like that. Unless I just decided to change it and... what I might do, let's see here. Let me right lined up with this. Decisions. Is this how I want it? No, that's not how I want it. Yeah, like sort of making the roof like it, but it kind of blends into it a little bit. But at the same point, it's yeah, that'll have to be eliminated. All right, so now what we do is like that. Then just make a thing hanging off of it. Okay, just from there over. So that'll be like this. Like that. I'll fill that in a minute. Alright, so on the upper level here, another thing is I'd like to have some sort of a dormer breaking this up. Which I will be doing soon, so don't get too attached to this roof being the way it is on that side. And so this will only go up to here, which we may, so let's put in this going up to here. And we'll fill that in too. The middle part I don't know yet. So in here I put wood in for now. We have to determine before we go any further where we're going to have the stair system. Because that's probably going to be pretty important. And I'm thinking somewhere in the middle here since we haven't built it yet. Come in. Try to be lined up with that. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes the stairs is always awkward in these houses, so I like having them against walls, but in this case, let's just try and do something a little different. I just have it go straight up. So I can make a determination where everything's going to be, ultimately. Alright, so try and keep it there. That might be moved, though. So we'll, let me fill these roofs in, because I can't do the rest without having that hanging over my head here. Okay, that's been done. On this opening here, I'm just going to experiment right now. I might change this at a later point, so just keep an eye out. I'll let you know. For their little store opening here, it's actually... I don't know if I like that, but put that in. Kind of like frame it a little bit. I might change that though, and we'll do this in a minute. Now here we kind of do what we do with a lot of the other ones. We have them hanging off the edge. So, well, that's not necessary, is it? Yes, it is. 3, 4, 7. 7, and that means this there goes up. That can stay there. This will be covered, so you won't actually see that. And we'll just have a beam going across inside the house. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. 7. Alright, so what we want this to be, probably that. 3. Because these things never look good unless you put the logs in the bottom and have at least 3 of whatever you're doing in there. So this will be filled in off air at 2. Let's just make the frame so you guys don't get confused if you're following along. So that'll be filled in, and that'll have its own separate roof. Probably and whoops. Let's like square it all off. And then use, let's go all the way down. And it sort of works out pretty good because it goes right with that. Yeah, that works pretty good for us, I think. Now, you'll also do off air. Fill this in, this level with all this. I'll do that in a little bit. Don't fill these 2 sides in yet, if you're following along. Might have to do something special there. Yeah, because what I end up doing is I'm gonna probably blend this in. But what am I gonna do for the roof here? We could just extend it. Looks a little awkward here though, but let's try it first. And as we do so, let's actually make this bam, and this will go up. There you go. So now it's all pretty easy. It's just a matter of filling things in, because we're just going to go, well, here we could just go, keep going in, and then they'll make a corner there. What I think I'm going to do though, I don't think that'll work right with the stair though. So we're going to make it like a tower here in this square area, rectangular area. Try to think exactly how I want to do this here. Let's actually have it break in here. Yeah, it's going to be a little difficult to do this, but it's going to be, I think it'll look good eventually when you see what I'm doing. And it's not going to happen. There we go. So let's 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that, and so it's kind of a square, but what we're going to do, just go over at that. That. And here, probably no point in having these, huh? Fill that in. It makes a little sense otherwise. And we'll do some touch-up work on some of this from the interior here. Like that. Log, there we'll go. Bam. Okay, so on this, again, 1, 2, 3. We'll fill that in off air. Let's finish the frame so you see what I'm doing. Unfortunately, that's even, so the windows, if there are windows on that side, it ain't gonna look right unless you make them double wide windows, which I don't think I will. Okay, so let's do the roofs on these things, and we'll call it an episode. Oops. Okay. I mean, do I have to explain it here? I'll just show it to you. Then you guys go across, but what we'll do, we'll go in. Okay, it's a little confusing, I know, but you will figure it out. See what I mean? I will do it like that. Well, that's not going to be there, sorry. That's how it'll be. And it'll just go over. Oops, not like that. And we'll go in again like that. We're going to have copy what it is on the other side, which I think that's what it is. And we'll just do that over. So we have a lot of homework here between cuts here. So we do the roof on this too. That might do too much. You guys might be confused. So let me pause again. Okay, and we're back. A lot of gaps and stuff that we have to fill in. Just let me take you from the outside. This will be filled in all with wool, I think. Yeah, I think so. Those, well, we're going to try and fill most of them in with wool, or if we can just cover up the roofing some more, then we will. Like here, I don't quite know what to do. So that roof ends. So it's kind of an awkward thing here, what we got in this little area. So what we'll do here. Anyone really see that? No, because this room is going to be cut off. So what we'll do is fill this room in. Nope. Okay, let's throw a torch down temporarily. This is not where it's going to permanently be. Now, easy solution would just be put in a full wood block there. put full wool blocks in. Cover it up. Then what we'll do is cover that there, and I'm going to find a way for this stair system for whatever our second level is going to be, which I think it'll be right starting right here. Just fill this in real quickly so we can start that. Trying to make this a quick episode, but obviously this is going to be very long. It's a very complicated house here. But it's a good one. This is sort of how I'm winging it for most of the houses I've been building lately in this area. And there we go. Pretty much everything's cut. This area here, little awkward. So let's just put some upside down stairs to cover all this up from viewing. You're really not going to see any of that. Come on, help. I'm stuck. This area here. Oh, that would show through. So it's just, again, upside down stairs. And all that should make it look not too bad. Yeah, I'd rather have that look than just free-floating wool. That's what I'm trying to avoid. Alright, so this tower, how will we access it? Only way to really get up there is either we do another stair system, but that would suck up the whole space, or ladder. So I'm going to have to do a ladder up to that. Let me just fill in part of that. I'll leave a little opening. Close it up. Now, second floor. I think we'll just fill in from here. But let's leave this open here. How's that? So you can kind of look down. So just fill all this in. We'll do that up to here. I'll fill all that in up to here. And then when you're here, we'll have a step upwards. Because we need to get into this level. And we'll fill it in one level higher. Alright, I'm going to do that in the interest of time. I'm going to do that off air. Actually, no. From, that don't look right. Here we'll do a stair down. How's that? It's at this level. It's kind of like the other side was. What a mess. Yeah, this is exactly what I was trying to avoid, but it's going to turn out okay in the end, I think. So,